Brazil is a mess, it seems to me.
I literally have in my notes, hot mess for Brazil.
Oh, hot mess. A mess.
I mean, everything that could go wrong is going wrong for Brazil right now. We had the resigning of the finance minister, Joaquin Levy. Now we have Nelson Barbosa. He doesn't exactly have the confidence of investors. If Levy couldn't pass the things that needed to be passed in order to avoid this country from losing its investment grade rating, Barbosa, can he really turn it around? He does not have the confidence of investors.
I think you've got a bigger issue down there. 62.5% of their GDP is consumer spending. They have raised
consumers
like
who don't
ours.
have the money to spend.
About the same percentage as us.
Actually,
right?
we're closer to 70, but it's really critical. And understand, they have stagflation down there. All right, they've literally raised rates 7 times. It's had no effect. Their announced inflation is 8.21%. We're measuring it in our price index and our spending pulse at around 15, which means, and they're one of 3 economies in the world where they buy on installment. So everything they previously have bought, it costs more. So it's a lose-lose-lose.
And if that weren't enough, they lost 1 million jobs last year. When we talk about our situation, they lost 1 million jobs, and their economy, the GDP, was down 1.7% in the 3rd quarter. In a single quarter.
It's still declining. We announced their spending last month of November was down 6.4% year on year.
So passing the austerity measures that need to be passed in this country is just going to be kicking them when they're down.
That's not what Barbosa came in to do.
Yeah, no.
Well,
Barbosa, but there is a silver lining, which is spelled impeachment. Right? Because you have to keep in mind.
What is that going to do?
Wow.
Wrong. Great. Impeachment happens. I mean, it's a disaster across the board.
But at least it puts an end to the nightmare of...
No, it doesn't.
Who replaces her? Who replaces her?
Timur is the most likely guy to take over.
Basically,
It's a big
you
question.
can't beat somebody with nobody.
But right now,
who's going to come in instead of Rousseff? That's the point.
The impeachment bid right now is occupying a lot of Congress's time, and this is something I guess economists and analysts didn't see coming, but this is occupying their time away from doing the things that they need to do in terms of the budget.
And don't forget the $3 billion missing from Petrobras. Like, where's the money? Probably in Switzerland.
Great. Let's say impeachment goes through. So in terms of market, maybe we get a little bullish and people go long. Those are market participants. That is not the Brazilian economy.
That's right.
Those aren't the 1 million people who lost their jobs last year.
But when you replace when you're a hot mess of a country and you replace the Chicago-educated finance minister with a bit of a joke from the new school who'd already been done for the first time around because he was helping cook the national accounts when she was up for impeachment the first time. This is the guy that's going to go out and negotiate, and you've lost your investment grade rating.
Wow.
It's just digging yourself a deeper hole. So changing this administration, frankly, if Congress is busy doing that, I can't think of anything more productive they're going to get done than Barbosa.
Well, the picture sounds pretty grim. I mean, what is the answer?
Prognosis.
Yeah, what is the hope?
Their only prayer is to get her out. Their only prayer.
Okay, but Katya, all right,
that is a long, painful
Their prayer is that China recovers and starts to increase demand of exports, which albeit is
that's not even the main problem. Their problems are completely domestically originated. That is just adding to the issues. But their problems were cooked domestically, and all the analysts prove that and show that. That is just adding to their woes. Yeah, that would be helpful. Yeah, hopefully there isn't a surprise in the Fed hiking dramatically, quickly, more. All these things could just make matters worse. In terms of making things better, it's just simply political. They need to get their act together.
All right, stay on politics, but let's go Argentina for a moment. Remember.